All right, so you have to know that you are not going to have time to chill with your boys anymore because you have a business that you have to run. Another thing, guys, is that you have to learn about the industry that you are in. And what I love about entrepreneurship is the fact that you become a totally new person. There's certain things that are useless out there in life, and you for some reason you wouldn't have any interest or you wouldn't have time for that, because as an entrepreneur it's not about starting that business or starting that service. But another thing that is important is that you always have to educate yourself about a lot of things, people skills, because you'll be dealing with people. You're rendering that service to somebody, you're selling that product to somebody, so you have to be presentable. So that means your self-image even changes. You have to educate yourself about marketing, about human resource, because there's people that you're going to employ one day, about being kind, providing the best service. Those things grow you as a person. And when you take that leap of faith and start that business, you're going to change as a person. And that business might not succeed, but it's not about that business succeeding. It's the person that you become. Even if you get employed. Now, the fact that you used to be an entrepreneur or you were working on something, you are more polished. You understand? You understand about the importance of being punctual. You understand the importance of being neat, the importance of being kind and rendering the best service. So that means, guys, it's not about your business succeeding, because we know that it's actually out there that 90% of businesses fail. So that means that business that you start, it's likely to fail. I came up with great examples from Theo Baloyi to Likau. A lot of people don't know that those people started businesses before. Likau, I know that he had a chicken business. He had, I'm not sure what other businesses that he had, but eventually he found something that succeeded. But those principles that he learned from all those failed businesses, he definitely applied them in his current business. So that means it's not about this business succeeding, but it's the person that I'm becoming. And sometimes you have to be willing to change. Back in the days, maybe we used to sell CDs and stuff like that. But because of technology, as an entrepreneur, you have to understand that right now people are streaming. So what are you going to do? Are you going to say, nah, technology is not for me? No, you have to adapt. And if maybe technology is not for you, find somebody, leverage, use other people's skills, expertise to actually get what you want. Collaborate. That's why it's very important for you to network. Start following the right people. Follow entrepreneurs. Follow people who are in the service that you want to be in. Follow people who are actually selling the product that you want to sell one day. I'm selling KSD right here. I'm selling caps. I'm following people who have probably a shoe brand, a t-shirt brand, because they're all selling something. They're all selling kind of like clothes, garments. You understand? And I'm learning a lot from them. So learn from people. You understand? Learn from other people. And by that, you can actually save yourself a lot of time. It's the person that you are becoming in the process. Do you understand? And anything can be a business, guys. A business is not about having a product like me right here, but a business can also be a service. DJing is part of being a service that you are rendering. Being a photographer, that is a service that you are putting out there. Not everybody can do that. We all know that. Do you understand? It takes a skill, and you have to perfect that skill by becoming better when you're yourself. So let's be entrepreneurs, guys, out there. There's no jobs, man. You know what I mean? Let's polish ourselves. There's no time to actually complain. The problem is that we don't think. You understand? Every time when we apply for a job and we're not getting that job, what do? We normally quit and stuff like that. And how many times have you applied out there? You have to play with the law of average, guys. From 20 applications, probably one person will respond or two people. But if you're going to put out 5 applications, nobody's going to respond. But if you put 50 applications out there, probably you'll get those 2, 3. Imagine if you put 100 applications out there. So let's play with the law of average. If you want somebody to actually, besides even employing you, let's say you want to network with people who are actually providing the service that you would like to provide, or who are actually creating a product that you want to create out there. Get at least 100 people and email all of them. You understand? If you have a proposal, guys, you cannot only email it to one person and you think it will succeed. 5 people is not enough. Probably nobody's going to answer. 10 people is not enough. Probably nobody's going to answer. But if you now sending that email to 20 people, probably one person is going to answer. Imagine if it's 50. Imagine if it's 100. So that means sometimes we're lazy, guys. We are not willing to actually put in the work. Apply more. Apply more. You want your video to succeed, but how many content have you put out there? You want your music to succeed, but how many singles have you put out there? Are you putting your music out there, or are you doing it once a week? Do it every day, because there's content every single day. So what are you going to do to make sure that you stand out and people recognize you? Do you understand? Put in that effort. Time to think, guys. It's not about getting a job, but it's about thinking what people need out there. There's so much things that people need. Right now, we can see that the country that we are in, it's in a crisis. Load shedding, whether it's people who are being killed. Maybe there's a service that you can provide or a product that you can provide that can make people's life easier. It's about time we think, okay? Until next time, this is KSD Podcast. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and make sure that you get notified by hitting that bell. You understand? I love you guys. Let's start businesses one day. This is my business, KSD Wear, a Visa cap. I have also a foam cap right here. I also have bucket hats, and I have a podcast and a lot of things that I'm going to tell you next time. You know what I mean? What is your brand? What is your product? People are doing great things with their life. What are you doing with yours? Till next time, bye.
This is KSD Podcast.